Aging is not a slow decline into fatigue, stiffness, and foggy thinking. It's a choice. Yes, your body will change as the years pass, but the speed and quality of that change are not fixed. Your daily habits, the small decisions you make from morning to night, have the power to either accelerate or slow down the biological clock. You can be 55 with the energy, clarity, and vitality of someone decades younger if you know how to speak the language your body responds to. The truth is, most people over 50 aren't struggling because of their age. They're struggling because of accumulated habits that drain cellular energy, increase inflammation, and disrupt the hormones that keep you vibrant. The good news? You can turn this around. Science has shown us again and again that lifestyle interventions, even small ones, can literally reprogram your metabolism, rejuvenate your cells, and protect your brain. And it doesn't take radical diets, expensive supplements, or punishing workouts. It takes consistency and a handful of key areas that your body depends on for youthfulness. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 6 daily practices that I've seen transform the lives of thousands of people over 50. These are not trendy health hacks. They are time-tested, research-backed, biologically sound habits that optimize the way your body works. And when you give your body what it needs, it rewards you with more energy, better sleep, sharper focus, stronger muscles, and yes, a younger, more resilient body from the inside out. Let's start with the first 2. These aren't just good ideas, they are foundational. Skip them and your body will have to work harder every single day just to keep up. Master them and you'll feel the difference almost immediately. When you wake up, your body's in a unique state. You've gone an average of 7 to 9 hours without water, and every single cell in your body, from your brain neurons to your muscle fibers, is slightly dehydrated. This matters more than you think. Even mild dehydration can reduce mental clarity, slow your metabolism, and make your heart work harder to pump blood. It can make your skin look dull, your joints feel stiff, and your digestion sluggish. That's why what you drink first thing in the morning sets the tone for how your body functions all day. Now, here's a mistake many people make. They grab coffee as their first drink. Coffee isn't the villain here, but it's not hydration. In fact, starting with coffee can increase cortisol, your stress hormone, and push your body into a fight or flight mode before it's even ready to face the day. What your body needs is deep cellular hydration paired with minerals that help water move into your cells. The simplest, most effective approach is this. Within 20-30 minutes of waking, drink 16 to 20 ounces of warm or room temperature water. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon for vitamin C and detox support, and a pinch of high-quality mineral salt or electrolyte powder to replenish what you've lost overnight. That mineral boost is not a gimmick. It helps maintain your sodium-potassium balance, which is critical for nerve function, muscle contractions, and steady energy. Think of it as charging your body's battery before you press the accelerator. There's another layer here that most people overlook. Your hydration routine can double as a mind-body practice. Instead of rushing through it, slow down. Take a deep breath before your first sip. Feel the warmth or coolness of the water. Imagine it washing through your system, waking up your cells and preparing them for the day. This intentional moment signals your nervous system to shift into a calm, alert state, lowering morning cortisol spikes and setting you up for better hormonal balance all day long. The science supports this. Studies have shown that proper hydration first thing in the morning can improve alertness, increase metabolic efficiency, and even enhance mood. One study in older adults found that those who began the day with adequate hydration had better cognitive performance throughout the morning compared to those who started with coffee or nothing at all. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about giving your body the raw material it needs for every metabolic process you'll rely on today. Skip this step and your body will spend the first hours of your day playing catch up. Make it a habit and you'll notice your digestion improves, your skin glows, your energy is more stable, and your brain feels switched on. It's such a simple act, but it's the foundation for every other anti-aging habit you're going to hear about. Your body runs on rhythms, specifically your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your cells when to wake up, when to repair, and when to rest. After 50, these rhythms tend to get weaker, which can throw off everything from your sleep to your metabolism. One of the most powerful, natural ways to reinforce that rhythm is to move your body in the morning light. This isn't just about getting exercise. Morning light, especially within the first 2 hours of waking, sends a signal to your brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus, the control center for your circadian clock, that it's time to be alert. It helps shut down melatonin production, which clears morning grogginess, and boosts serotonin, which sets the stage for a more positive mood and better sleep at night. Pair that light exposure with gentle movement, and you amplify the benefits by increasing blood flow, oxygenating your brain, and jumpstarting your metabolism. Here's what the research says. Moderate intensity activity in the morning has been linked to improved insulin sensitivity, lower cortisol throughout the day, and better cognitive performance in older adults. It doesn't have to be long or intense. Even 20-30 minutes of walking, stretching, yoga, or light calisthenics outdoors is enough to send a cascade of positive signals through your body. What's more, moving early in the day can help reset your hormonal balance. Cortisol, which is naturally higher in the morning, gets regulated through activity, preventing the prolonged spikes that contribute to belly fat, muscle loss, and accelerated aging. Nitric oxide production also increases, improving blood vessel flexibility and supporting heart health, both crucial after 50. To make this a youth-preserving ritual, think of it not as exercise, but as morning activation. The goal isn't to burn calories, it's to prime your body for the day ahead. Step outside even if it's cloudy and let natural light hit your eyes. No sunglasses for the first 10-15 minutes. Move in a way that feels good and sustainable. Walk your dog, do a short flow of stretches, practice a few deep squats. And if you want to combine strength and mobility, try resistance bands or bodyweight moves like push-ups and lunges. Here's the bonus. Combining morning light and movement not only sets your day on a better trajectory, it also improves your sleep at night. Your circadian rhythm thrives on clear signals, and morning light plus movement is the strongest one you can give it. In older adults, this habit has been shown to increase deep sleep, the stage where your body repairs tissues, regenerates cells, and releases growth hormone. The bottom line, morning movement in natural light is a signal to your body that it's alive, capable, and ready. It strengthens your circadian rhythm, balances your hormones, sharpens your mind, and slows the processes that cause premature aging. It's not complicated, it's not exhausting, and it doesn't cost a thing. Yet it's one of the most reliable, science-backed ways to feel younger starting today. What you eat first in the day is more than just fuel, it's a biochemical message to your body. That first meal after your overnight fast signals to your metabolism how it should perform for the next several hours. Eat something nutrient-dense and you stabilize blood sugar, balance hormones, and feed your gut microbiome in a way that promotes youthfulness. Eat something processed, sugary, or nutrient-poor, and you trigger inflammation, insulin spikes, and cravings that ripple through your day like dominoes. After 50, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar becomes more sensitive. Muscle mass is often lower, insulin resistance can creep in, and recovery from metabolic stress is slower. This means your first meal of the day has an outsized impact on whether you feel clear, energized, and focused, or tired, hungry, and sluggish. The goal is to choose foods that keep your blood sugar stable, provide enough protein to support muscle maintenance, and supply the micronutrients your body needs to repair itself. Protein is non-negotiable here. It's the building block for enzymes, neurotransmitters, and hormones, and it directly stimulates muscle protein synthesis, a process that becomes harder to trigger as you age. For most people over 50, aiming for 30-40 grams of protein in that first meal is ideal. This is not just about muscle. High-protein breakfasts have been shown to reduce cravings later in the day, lower post-meal blood sugar, and keep you full longer. The research is clear. Studies comparing high-protein breakfasts to low-protein or carb-heavy options show that those who front-load protein not only eat less overall, but also experience more stable energy. In older adults, these meals have been linked to better weight management and reduced risk of sarcopenia, the age loss of muscle mass that accelerates frailty. So what does eat like medicine look like? It means skipping the cereal, muffins, and bagels and replacing them with nutrient-dense combinations. Eggs, preferably pasture-raised, cooked with leafy greens and avocado. A Greek or sheep's milk yogurt parfait with nuts, seeds, and berries. A plant-based protein smoothie with unsweetened nut milk, berries, chia seeds, and a quality protein powder. Leftover salmon or chicken with roasted vegetables. There's no rule that says breakfast has to be breakfast food. And here's where the mind-body connection comes in. Eating with presence matters. Sit down, chew thoroughly, pay attention to flavors and textures. When you eat mindfully, your digestive system is more efficient, your body absorbs nutrients better, and you naturally stop eating when you've had enough. This first meal isn't about restriction, it's about precision. You're giving your body exactly what it needs to start the day in a state of balance. That's how you keep inflammation low, hormones steady, and energy flowing. Over time, this one shift can help flatten your belly, protect your brain, and make you feel years younger, all before lunch. Here's something most people don't realize. Stress is one of the most powerful accelerators of aging. It's not just an emotional state, it's a biochemical cascade. When stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated for too long, they break down muscle tissue, store fat around your midsection, disrupt your sleep, and increase inflammation throughout your body. Over time, that constant stress response can shorten telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA, literally speeding up cellular aging. This is why building a deliberate midday stress reset into your day is so important, especially after 50. You can't avoid stress entirely. Life will always throw challenges at you, but you can train your body to recover faster. And recovery is the difference between stress being a momentary spark or a slow burning fire that wears you down. The science is compelling. Even short, intentional breaks in the middle of the day can lower cortisol, reduce blood pressure, and improve mental clarity. A study from the University of California found that participants who practiced just 5 minutes of deep diaphragmatic breathing in the afternoon had measurably lower stress hormone levels for the rest of the day compared to those who powered through without pausing. The beauty is, you don't need a meditation cushion or a quiet retreat to do this. You can reset your stress anywhere. Your desk, your kitchen, even your car. The key is consistency and physiological intention. Here's a simple but powerful method. Set a timer for the midpoint of your day, maybe around lunch or early afternoon. When it goes off, stop whatever you're doing, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths into your belly. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6, and pause for a count of 2 before the next breath. Repeat this for 5 minutes. As you do, imagine tension leaving your body with each exhale and your cells being bathed in oxygen and light. You can also try progressive muscle relaxation, tensing each muscle group for a few seconds, then releasing to create a physical sense of letting go. Or if you prefer movement, take a slow, mindful walk, focusing on your breath and surroundings rather than your to-do list. Why midday? Because by that point, most people's stress levels are building, and if you don't interrupt that pattern, it will carry into your evening, affecting your digestion, sleep, and even how your body repairs itself overnight. A midday reset essentially tells your nervous system you're safe. You can shift back into healing mode. When practiced daily, this isn't just a moment of calm, it's a signal to your biology that you are prioritizing recovery. That translates to lower inflammation, more balanced hormones, better blood sugar control, and ultimately slower aging. But the bottom line, stress will age you faster than almost anything else, but the antidote doesn't have to be complicated. Take those 5 minutes every day, protect them like you would any important appointment, because when you do, you're not just calming your mind, you're preserving your youth. After 50, there's one thing your body cannot afford to lose: muscle. Muscle is not just about strength, it's a metabolic organ. It regulates blood sugar, burns fat, arrests, supports joint stability, and acts as a reservoir for amino acids that your body needs for repair. The problem is, without intentional action, most people lose 3-8% of their muscle mass each decade after 30, and that loss accelerates after 50. It's sarcopenia, and it's one of the fastest ways to age yourself from the inside out. The antidote is strength training, lifting heavy things, whether that's weights, resistance bands, or even your own body. It tells your muscles they're still needed. That signal triggers muscle protein synthesis, strengthens bones, and improves your body's sensitivity to insulin. All of these factors work together to keep you younger longer. The research is crystal clear. Adults who perform regular resistance training not only maintain muscle mass, they also lower their risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and osteoporosis. One landmark study found that older adults who strength trained twice a week had a 46% lower risk of death from all causes compared to those who didn't. That's not a small benefit. That's life extending. The key is to aim for at least 2 to 3 sessions per week, ideally in the late afternoon or early evening. Why before sunset? Because your body's core temperature and strength output are often higher later in the day, reducing injury risk and allowing for better performance. Evening training can also help regulate blood sugar after dinner and improve your sleep quality, both critical for longevity. You don't need a gym membership to do this. Push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, resistance band rows, overhead presses. These can all be done at home. If you prefer weights, start with lighter loads and focus on controlled, full-range movements. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 8-12 repetitions per exercise. The last 2 reps should feel challenging, but not impossible. Pair strength training with adequate protein and take about 30 grams within a couple of hours of your workout to maximize muscle repair and growth. And remember, muscle responds to demand. If you stop asking it to work, it will shrink. But if you consistently challenge it, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, it will adapt. This is not just about looking fit. It's about independence, vitality, and resilience. Strong muscles mean you can lift groceries without strain, climb stairs without gasping, and recover faster from illness or injury. They're your anti-aging insurance policy, and you can start building that policy today. Sleep is your body's master repair mode. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins, your cells repair DNA damage, your immune system strengthens, and your body releases growth hormone, the same hormone responsible for tissue regeneration and fat metabolism. But here's the reality. After 50, sleep quality can decline. Hormonal changes, stress, and disrupted circadian rhythms make it harder to get the deep, restorative rest your body craves. That's why creating an intentional evening sleep ritual is non-negotiable. You can't just hope for good sleep. You have to prepare for it. The goal is to send your body and mind a clear message. It's time to shift from alertness into repair mode. Start by dimming lights about an hour before bed. Bright artificial light, especially blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs, suppresses melatonin production, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to sleep. Lowering light levels tells your body to start winding down. If you must use screens, wear blue light blocking glasses or activate night mode. Next, create a calming pre-sleep routine. This could be gentle stretching, reading a physical book, journaling, or practicing slow breathing exercises. A warm bath or shower can also help by slightly raising your body temperature. As you cool down afterward, it naturally triggers sleepiness. Nutrition plays a role here too. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol in the hours before bed, as they can disrupt deep sleep. Instead, consider a small snack rich in magnesium and tryptophan, like a handful of almonds or a slice of turkey, which support relaxation and serotonin production. Herbal teas like chamomile, lemon balm, or valerian root can also encourage a calmer nervous system. The science is clear. Consistent bedtime routines improve sleep efficiency, increase time spent in deep and REM sleep, and reduce nighttime awakenings. And when you protect your sleep, you protect your hormones. Balanced cortisol, stable insulin, optimal growth hormone, and healthy testosterone or estrogen levels all depend on restorative rest. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask. Keep the temperature around 65, 68 DEGFF, and eliminate noise with a fan or white noise machine if needed. Your sleep environment should be a cue for your body. This is where rest happens. Finally, anchor your bedtime and wake-up time. Going to bed and waking up at the same time, even on weekends, strengthens your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. This consistency is one of the most underrated anti-aging tools you have. When you prioritize sleep, you're not being lazy. You're training your body to heal, reset, and prepare for another day of vibrant living. Over time, you'll notice clearer thinking, steadier moods, stronger immunity, and a body that simply feels younger.